Okay guys, I've been practicing. I'm not very good yet, but I'm getting better, and there's something I want to express. I guess I've been learning this song, and it's perfectly fitting, and I want to actually express it to Sama, but I told her I'd leave her alone, so I'm gonna express it to all of you guys because you guys actually care, and she doesn't want to hear me anymore anyways, so awesome. Okay, let me get into it. I'm nervous now. And I give up. Gotta remember the lyrics. Oh gosh. And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. Not to hurt. I'm really happy being alone. I'm just sad because the attachment bond that was broken, it hurts. Let's try that again. And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. The closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. All I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. Later it's over, and I did not miss you last night, and I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. You can't fight the tears that ain't coming. All the moment and truth in your life, when everything feels like movies. Yeah, you breathe just to know you're alive, and I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you all to know who I am. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. I am so embarrassed. I am. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I fell for this. I'm embarrassed that I fell for love again and thought that I could attach to it and be married to it before I even what? It was all a thing to stop the cyclical patterns of unhealthy behavior, to help me make the shift from insecure attachments to secure bonding, which is absolutely 100% been the goal this last 6 weeks for me, is trying to get back to myself and feel and build a secure bond with me right here. And you know, I am finding some similarities to what I feel from when I felt like I had a secure attachment with a partner, to now. I'm feeling like the confidence that it builds in me, and then I'm also building like more secure attachments with my other friends, Ember and Trip, Flora, and Scott, and some other friends that are, you know, it's nice to feel that I have a family to rely on, that I can, you know, that I can be true and honest about who and what I am and what I'm doing, and they can just hear me authentically, and we can witness each other through it. And I'm so grateful. Wow, man. Okay, I feel inspired to talk about all of the missed opportunities to, like, I don't know, follow along with somebody else's desires, and I just like couldn't do it. I had to like go my own way, and I had to make all of the mistakes and feel what it was like to not consider my partner, and which is what led ultimately to us breaking up. And and I actually don't have any regrets because I was following my truth the whole time. And so no fault of anybody's. The sad drama is complete and over with, and I'm happy to, like, I look forward to moving on in healthier ways, and profusely apologize for the drama, and the pain that I caused Sama and anybody else in the firestorm. I'm grateful for all the lessons, because I got to learn more about me. And you know, like, though there's some hard things, I feel no shame. I check that fucking stuff at the door and just look at things like, hey, I'm here to grow. And I feel like bad because I'm being made to be the bad guy, and that's just how it goes. When you're the one who loses it first, you're the bad guy. Doesn't matter what else happened, you know. And that's what happened to my dad. Dude, like, he was the bad guy, and I feel for him now. I get it. I see him, and you know, I've been getting a lot of, like, people are like, get help. You're crazy. Get help. Motherfuckers, I've been working on this stuff since the first time I reacted the same way as my dad to a partner when I was 18. I am 37 now. I've been actively trying to do what I knew how to do to shift the pattern. I have not been ignoring this about myself. I've been looking at myself in the mirror the whole time. And as I go further along, I look closer and closer and closer. And I see all of these things. And you know what? I have taken accountability every step of the way, every single time. Every time there's a mistake, I look at it. I don't want to keep making mistakes. And I think that just comes down to being with somebody who actually is more compatible with me. And taking my time to find out if somebody's compatible with me before I get all attached when I'm having too much sex. But you gotta have enough to know if you're right for each other. Yeah, anyways, too close, too quick, had to do it because I was curious. And that's me. That's who I am. I am curious, and I will probably end up taking every single path that feels like a fuck yes. And I'm going to be more cautious about all the ones that are a maybe. Like when you're getting proposed to on the stage at a bar, and in that moment you feel like, I'm not sure. I wasn't fully honest in that moment. And my pride took me all the way through to a toxic level. And, now I'm like, okay, how do I do this a different way? Like, the truth is that, I didn't want to, it was like either a yes or a no. Like, you have to go with it or you crush the thing. And it's like, I want to live totally, authentically, honestly, and we all speak that, and I preach that, and I still have a hard time sharing my truth. Because why? Because I have a desire for love, a desire for physical contact, for company, for somebody to be with. So it's hard to say, actually, I know I said I wanted to do that, but like, what do I do when all these people are looking at me and my friends have come here and I didn't. I said yes. And I made it, I was like, blah, 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 blah. This is blah, 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 blah. This is great, of course. My pride got the best of me. And so did hers. And then from there, it got blasted all over Facebook. And I was even like, oh, no. And I just was like, okay. Like, realistically, and I talked myself back into it and accepting the fact that, like, I want a partnership. And I want somebody that does the work with me. And I would just look at every single positive aspect of Sama and turn it into, like a beautiful thing, and thought that it was going to work out, and would have kept going. I would have kept going on doing the work. I like doing the work. I miss that. So anyways, come Halloween, like the day that we were going to get married, we were broke up, and then we wound up at a Halloween party, at the same Halloween party, and she was on a date with another friend, and it was a little weird. But it was like, I also knew the truth and felt like, okay, I don't want to be getting married today, and had my own friends there and had my own fun, and I felt pretty good about it until she came along telling me bad news over and over again that, like, we're not supposed to be together, and it kept hurting my feelings and crushing me. And then we kept hanging out and seeing each other somehow, thinking that, like, oh, well, we can be friends now and we can hang out. And like, what ended up being the reality for me is once I had this attachment bond built in and going, and I'm like doing this thing, I couldn't undo it. I couldn't undo the almost like an obligation structure that I had, just like, okay, like I'm willing to do anything to help you along because you're in my pack. And it was like, you need a phone? Yeah, get on my phone plan. God, why did I do that? You need a car? Here, let me keep fixing it for you. And like, and I like, we break up and we try to just be friends, and I can't not do that. Every time I'm around her, I can't not be the family man. And so that's like, I guess, a powerful lesson in learning about me and how I am when maybe like my attachment structure or something. I don't know if that's something that can shift. And maybe would like that to be, because I don't know if I want to just like always play this family man role. You know, that's maybe just what like how the pieces of me locked in to her. Anyways, so this was fate. I was kind of being told all along that this is my fate. This is fate. And as far as I understand, fate is kind of just like what happens. And, we're all kind of just along for this ride. And but at the same time, if you take the driver's wheel, you can take the driver's wheel of fate and choose your destiny. The destiny is chosen. And it's, like taking the first thing that comes along, or like taking your time to check and see and feel out if it's really the right thing that you actually want to invest in or not. And that's what it is. It's like I invested in this relationship greatly. And for it to go away, and I just have to look at, again, the positive is that I learned so much about myself. And I have so much material with which to grow, and made all of the mistakes so that I can not, and hopefully not pass them on anymore. And I'm super grateful for my dad. Totally. He's just, I admire him more and more every day. And it's funny because through this whole polyamorous exploration, I was able to do some healing. I've been able to do some healing through like sitting with my jealousy. That actually healed some stuff I had, some blocks, some energetic blocks I had towards the masculine that indefinitely started from my early relationships with my father and my brother, right? The masculine that were around me were not super fun or loving or safe. And yeah, I've been able to heal that and like feel and been open back up to the love that is coming from the masculine, including my father, including my brother. And I could see back then like all of the love that was coming all the time. It just was blocked. So awesome to know. That's like kind of the point of doing this work, is like we get to heal things, and it feels good. Blah blah blah. All right, cool. I got a kitten. It's hiding in my van. He's really sweet. His name's Diamond, Mr. Diamond. You'll meet him sometime, but right now he's like sort of in like a scaredy cat. Like he's like really cuddly, and then he like is scared. So yeah, different cats. They have different personalities. It's fun. Okay, thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I sang my I was so nervous, and I'm not very good, and I'll get better.